a schmuck. You look like a schmuck. You were born a schmuck. You live your life a schmuck. You're not dead a schmuck.
Who the fuck are these dudes? I don't even know these guys.
What's up, schmucks? It is Friday night. We're drinking whiskey. Mike, how you doing tonight, brother?
Pretty good, man. I'm drinking some 90-minute Imperial IPA. Dogfish.
Hey, cheers, brother. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's a nice shirt you're wearing, bro. I like it. How's it fit?
Perfect. Thank you very much, man. It's comfortable. I like this
It's
thing.
comfortable, right? It's nice. It's nice. Just
Yeah,
watch it.
The more you see, it's gonna be more stained and shit.
Stretched out.
yeah.
Dude, just be careful because I washed it and it didn't. It doesn't shrink a lot, but it does shrink a little because it's all caught.
I wash it on cold.
Oh, good
on
for you.
cold.
I didn't realize that, and I took it out of the wash. I'm like, did
And
it
then
shrink?
I heat it on high. Yeah.
No,
It's all tight. Makes you feel like I'm huge, just fat.
Exactly. It's exactly what it is. It's all tight, stretched out.
You see all my crevices, rolls and shit. Look at that muscle. It's just rolls and shit. I'm gonna start spray painting the six pack.
Guy's got a six pack. Just fucking
Like that kid did. He draws his dick coming out of his pant leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, like in like Seth Rogen in Neighbors when he draws a six pack on.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Today we got a special guest coming on. Probably the biggest celebrity we've ever had on the show.
Yeah, I think he's at least Class E celebrity, right?
He got to be at least
maybe D.
an E-list celebrity.
E-list or D-list. I'm not sure which one he is. We'll find out. We'll talk to him.
We'll talk to him. All right. So yeah, this is he hasn't come on yet. So, but I did send him the thing. Let me just text him and say that I did send him the link. But yeah, he's a friend of ours that we went to high school with. I haven't
a lot of partying with this guy.
A lot of partying, a lot of good times. I haven't seen him in over 20 years that I've seen him, and he used to ride dirt bikes a lot. I know he had his issues with his back. He did fuck up his back a couple times, and that kind of hurt him in dirt bike riding. He did motocross for a while, and now he's moved into stand up comedy. And we're definitely gonna have to find out where he's doing a show. And we're gonna have to go see him do a show. I really do want to do that. I really do.
Start heckling. We'll sit in the back in the shadows and just start fucking with him.
Don't tell him we're coming. Don't tell him we're coming at all. We can't even tell him.
Really? That's how you're gonna do the joke? I would have done it like this.
Dude, we got to get the names, get the tickets, buy the tickets under different names, so he can't even look at the guest list. Nothing. He has no clue that we're coming. Really fucking.
We'll have the girls buy the tickets for us. That's all.
Yeah.
Under their names.
Yeah. But his name is Clint Esposito. So let's get him on. Let's bring in Clint.
What's up, dude?
What's up? Speaking of, I need to go grab a drink.
Grab a drink, man.
All right, I'll be right back.
I was looking out, dude. After you told me, I went and I looked up. All I did was type in new Bud Light can, and a slew of shit comes up about like people are not happy about it at all.
No,
apparently,
it's stupid.
Apparently, Kid Rock went and like destroyed a bunch of cases of this in protest for this fucking this person getting
dude, that guy is so disgusting. Yeah, and he acts like it's well, I want to wait till Clint gets on here so you can join us and talk his shit too. What you drinking, Clint? Bud Light?
Mexican Bud Light, Modelo. Modelo supports the Donkey Show.
Oh no shit! I'm gonna have to start drinking that shit too.
At least they don't have a trans spokesperson.
They may have a trans donkey. We don't know.
Yeah, fuck. How you been, man? It's been a long time.
Good. How are you guys?
Doing good. Doing good. How far you go for your comedy show?
What?
How far you go for your comedy show? You come out to Pennsylvania at all? Harrisburg?
I'm trying to. I'd like to get into the club out there, the Comedy Zone or whatever it is.
If you come out that way, man, that's where I'm at now.
Go to one of those bars with like the steel cages in front, with like the mesh cage in front of it, and one of those
Roadhouse
like, bars.
Comedy Club.
Yeah, because they end up like throwing like bottles at you, so they got to have the cage in front of you to protect you.
You guys, everybody has higher tech equipment than I do.
Yeah, well, I don't have like Clint just did like a zoom in and everything.
I know, man. Look at this.
Over there.
It's professional.
Yeah. I got this nifty thing. That's it. This is how far I go. I painted a drop cloth and hang it in the back and behind me.
I got my kids' Legos back here and my wife's desk. Very professional.
I got a stone knife from Mexico.
Oh,
nice.
that's fucking cool, man.
Obsidian. This is
Nice.
this is how they slaughtered all the people on the pyramids down there.
The Aztecs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Human
When'd you go to
sacrifices.
Mexico?
I didn't. My fiance did. She brought it back. But I do
Oh,
have
shit.
other artifacts up there that I brought back from random places. You know the terracotta warriors?
Yeah.
I went there. I didn't even know what it was, and the promoter's like, "You got to go look at the terracotta warriors," and I'm like, "Sounds gay."
It was cool as hell, though, right?
It was very cool after I figured out what was going on.
Wait, you were over in what is that? That's the terracotta. That's Japanese or Chinese?
Chinese. It's in
You were
China.
over, you were in
And it's
China?
just the hundreds of statues, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's three big rooms that have, there's like the full main army. Then there's another room with all the generals with horses and stuff. And then there's another room with like extra people.
No shit.
Those are
That's
the
fucking-
sacrifice. They send out those extra people. Those are the ones they sent out first. Clean out and just take the first hit.
Well, I always say,
Maybe.
well, like the pharaohs and shit. Like if you were like a maid or something, and the motherfucker died, and you were too good, they're gonna kill you and send you over there too. I'm like, fuck, man, whoa! I did a good job here.
Yeah, well,
they bury
you
you
need
with
to
them. You get
you
buried
need to
with them.
support them in the afterlife.
That's
So you
it.
get buried
That's
too.
it. So they bury you with them. Yeah, you boy. Sorry, they're gonna need a cook in the afterlife. So you're going with them, bud. Sorry.
Get your sponge boy in there. He sponges balls real good.
He did a great job. He was my favorite. Bring him with me. Send him with me.
Sponge boy.
Pharaoh sponge boy.
So what's up? What were you guys talking about? Bud Light?
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
topic.
how pumped are you about that?
It's silly to me that these companies want to take such a weird, like Bud Light. Like this
Yeah,
isn't
real.
Anything Budweiser. You would think that's like I mean, they're the king of beers. It's supposed to be like the manliest of beers. And you're gonna go ahead and make like you can make a transgender your spokesperson. And you think you're gonna win over all the guys, all the guys out by Mike's buying the guys out by Mike wearing flannels and shit out there saying, yo, this guy, yeah, I'm gonna drink some beers with this guy, with this fucking
There's
transgender
14
guy.
bonfires going down. They burn all their gear and
Yeah.
shit.
All these guys are all drinking. They're switching to Miller Lite now. Everyone's
they
drinking
should
Miller
have
Lite
just committed and made the can shaped like a big dick. Like,
That's what I think too, dude. I agree with you 100%. The cozy comes out, it's just a set of nuts.
now. Yeah, but then they'd be looking for some lawsuits because you know what kind of crazy shit them fucking nasty people be doing with that can. How many hospital
That's
calls
true.
people
Yeah,
just fucking can
good
shoved
call.
up people's asses?
well,
But like
Another-
looking at a slew of lawsuits.
Another
seems
Bud
like
Light
a
in.
dual purpose now.
There was a meme I just seen on people have the memes out already. But there's one that had Jenner. It says it says before Bud Light,
Yeah.
and it shows them running. And the other one to say after one sip, he's a woman. Shit. So Clint, I watched your skit there. I don't know where you were at. Looked like a lot of older people, but you were talking about weed.
Yeah.
To Main Street. Dude, I was dying. That was good, man. Good lead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
why I-
right here in Hackettstown. That's a show. The next one I have is April 20th, 420, which I did not do on purpose. I actually tried to do it the week before, but my headliner had something come up. So we switched it to the 20th. But yeah, that's going to be a good show. The headliner is Aaron Berg. He's a regular headliner in New York, and he travels the country headlining. So, and he's honestly, for me, he's one of my favorite people that I've seen live.
You're in the same club in Hackettstown?
So it's not a club. There's a restaurant here called Mama's, and they've been here for like 50 years or something. And they bought the old Quick Check and made it into an event space. It's actually really nice in there. It does not resemble a Quick Check at all, other than the parking lot.
Step behind the counter. And do your
Can you
comedy.
still get gas there? Can I fill up while I'm
No,
getting some
not
comedy?
anymore. They actually moved the Quick Check across the street.
Oh, nice.
So they built a brand new one there with gas and everything. So they redid that, and now they have an event space. So I work with them to rent the room and then they cater the buffet.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, nice.
So you're
And
putting on the whole show there, huh?
Yeah.
And that's
okay.
April 20th, 420 is your next show there
420.
with Aaron Bird or
Berg. Yeah.
Berg.
Yeah.
So,
You
hey,
guys
There you
love Berg.
So yo, Clint, you're gonna get at least 40 people. At least 40 more people are gonna come to your show now.
You're gonna get at least
spin.
Canfield.
That's our spin. That's our, well, maybe 40 between 0
Dude,
and 40
I would be
people.
pumped on an extra 40 because right now I'm at 31. It's 2 weeks away, which
2
is
weeks
actually
away?
good.
Well, yo, you can count it at least. I'm gonna come to 420. What is that? A Saturday?
Thursday.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be there.
I got to come out. I got to plan it, dude. I got to know ahead of time because I'm 2.5 hours out.
Yeah, this motherfucker. I gotta go out.
I'm out in the
move
sticks.
to Bumblefuck.
Yeah.
Do I gotta buy tickets before?
Yeah, just because it's buffet and we have
buffet.
to know how many people kind of leading into the event.
How do I get tickets?
You can go to clintesposito.com and it's actually on there, or you can look for it on either allevents.in. I should just send you guys a link.
Yeah.
Or Joke Pit, it's on there. But if you go to any of my Facebook or Instagram or anything, it'll have like on Instagram, you can go to the bio and it'll have ticket links in the bio, in my bio.
All right.
I
would say me and Mike will show up there, but he's got to get a hotel room.
Oh, no.
And all this
Hey, listen,
shit, you know?
if me and him show up at the same time, we're going to sit in the back and start heckling.
That's fine. You don't want to heckle Bird.
No.
It's going to be a long night, son, because he's the best crowd worker I've ever seen.
Are you still working with Levy too, or no?
I haven't seen Levy in a while. I want to try to get it down in there. He's got some room they're trying to run South Jersey, so I want to get in there, but I haven't seen him in a bit.
I like that dude. We hung out with him, had dinner with him a couple times, and Jamie's mom's friend was good friends with him, with all the Howard Stern guys and shit. We used to hang out all the time. And I remember one night we had dinner with him. He was cool as fuck. And then we go out there and we were sitting in the front, dude. And just, he's doing his shit, ripping people apart the whole time. Yeah. And then he just stops and he looks at me and he fucking tore me an asshole after I was sitting there. I was dying, dude. And you don't dare say anything because he'll destroy you. You sound stupid.
Yeah, it'll get worse.
Yeah, I love it though when they tear you up. You just got to sit there. You just shut up and laugh and take it.
Yeah. Well, Berg he's I don't know. I guess some people get mad, but the first time I ever saw him, I mean, Levy's amazing too. Honestly, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves because that dude, I've not seen him not crush a room really. Yeah, and the same thing with Aaron. But the first time I saw Aaron, it was like a half bringer show at Dangerfields. I didn't even realize they had like pros on the show, or they said pros, and it was like I didn't know who he was or anything, and all of a sudden he starts going, and I was with my gay friend, and he's like an iron worker, and then he had this little Korean dude with like his boyfriend, and he starts going through the crowd and talking to everybody, and then he locks in on them, and then he's like just killing for like 10-12 minutes. Then there was a bi guy on the other side of the room. He had him hooking up with them and all this shit. He tied everybody in, and then he's like 10 minutes in, he's like, oh, I guess I should tell some jokes, and I'm like, wait, what? You haven't told jokes yet, dude? He was killing so hard. I'm like, fuck.
What was it? As soon as you said that, Mike, he's an iron worker. We work hard, then we play hard.
Well, he is, but it's like, first off, I knew him for a long time before he came out, and I was like, like now, one time we were at some club and some girl was trying to dance with him and he wasn't into it, and I was like, she's hot. What is the problem? Now it makes sense. But at the time, I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Like, dude. Oh, now the light bulbs start going off in your head.
Yeah, but other than that, dude, you never have any idea. And he likes little Asian boys, so.
Well, you guys like, man, that's all. Everybody got their flavor.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Type, right? He definitely has a type.
Did you ever see that movie? What was the one? That Borat guy, the guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah. Did you ever see the one where he was like a designer or something? And I don't know. He had like J-Lo sitting on, he had some Mexicans come in and they like get down like the furniture and she's sitting on a guy and shit. That's his furniture.
I think I have seen that.
The beginning of that, he has some like little Asian dude as his boyfriend, and you see he puts him on his dick and he like spins him and he's spinning around.
Hey, wait, is that a sketch from the Ali G show?
Not Ollie G. It was one of his movies, one of his characters in his movies. I can't remember which one it was. It was, dude. It was disgusting. It was funny, but it was gross. He was pretty good though.
He's the man.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get this episode out. So whatever you talk about, if you want, we're gonna try to get it out quick. So that way,
promote the 420 show.
Yeah, get you Canfield over there, maybe Santos.
There you go. Dude, like I said, Aaron's a monster. He's one of my favorites. So this is only the second show, so I wanted to make sure we came in there hard and hit him hard, and everybody's like, "Yo, what did I just see right here?"
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you guys send me, I don't have anything set up, but if you guys send me the, do you do it on YouTube as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
because you're doing video.
Yeah.
If you guys get me the video or whatever, I'll post it up on mine. We can do, like I was saying, a swap cast.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we can build both of them up.
Yeah. Build up.
We do this shit for fun, dude. That's it, because we can't hang out anymore. It's how we hang out and have some beers at night and talk our shit like we used to. Nothing's changed. It ain't a show. We just, the drunker we get, the dumber we talk. And
yeah, Malone was on here last week eating fucking mushrooms.
Nice. No, I mean, listen, there's a place for all this. And you never know, just being you guys you may find the right people. That's what I've realized even with comedy, right? Is it's like it's just finding your crowd, the people that have a similar type of sense of humor, because comedy is very subjective. There are tons of people that get booked all the time, way more than me, and I'm like, it's just not my type of comedy. I'm not going to say it's bad, because obviously somebody likes it, but I'm just like,
right.
Well, let me ask you this, man. In today's day and age, do you see a lot of the comedians doing safe shit, or do you see motherfuckers like hitting the subjects and making a deal out of them?
So it's hard to tell who's just doing the subjects and who's really. I feel like if you're going to do those jokes, you probably feel pretty strongly whichever way you're saying, at least enough to do it. But I think that it's regional. Like if I go to Brooklyn, I have a hard time.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm like, us.
You're not liberal enough over there?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying outlandish
it's
shit.
very
You know
liberal
what
in
I
Brooklyn.
mean? And I seem like a macho dude or whatever it is. And then they immediately. I had this joke about big dick energy. And these women, it was like I was at some mic or something in New York, and they literally just like, and I'm like, you don't even know where the joke is going. Like, settle down and listen to a little bit before you're immediately mad that a white cis male said that, like
cis. Right. Oh, I hate that shit.
It's like, so we had to rename just regular dudes.
Yeah, right. Because you got to make them sound evil. It sounds like
it's like organic. We're organic guys.
Yeah. Cis sounds like Sith. It's like evil. We're just evil now.
Oh yeah,
we haven't been genetically modified. We're just organic males.
Garbage. That's it.
Haven't changed since high school. Haven't grown much. Got some grayer hairs.
That's why they hate us. Yeah, you guys
didn't you have hair? Didn't you have gray hair in high school, Mike?
Yeah, but
he was 46. He was 42 in high school.
You can see on the side there. Yeah. It hasn't made. Well, I did pull out one ball hair one time. That was great, but so far they're still good. I'm hanging in there.
Should have cultivated that one.
No, he saved that ball hair because
it's hanging on my wall.
He saved it. He was very proud of his gray ball hair.
I taped it to my wife's mirror so she can look at it. And I was like, little note: you caused this.
Yeah, this is what you married.
It used to be a vast forest of black pubes. Withering down. Hey, he complains about gray hair in his head. Like, look, I'd give anything for a full head of gray hair.
Yeah,
right now. Yeah,
I know.
It is what it is, dude.
When did you start going bald, Roman?
What's up?
When did you start going bald?
Well, I admitted I was going bald. Probably around 29, 30 years old.
I was early too, like 26. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. But the first, like, I had a girlfriend when I was like 25, 23, even. I think I might have been 20, around 23, 25. I had a girlfriend tell me, hey, you're getting bald. You're going bald. I was like, what are you fucking crazy? Not this Maine. Come on, look at his hair. You crazy? You're out of your mind. And then when I saw my wedding pictures, I was looking at pictures of my wedding. I was like, oh,
got the halo.
Like, I'm looking at my wife. I'm like, I'm losing my hair. Look, I'm bald. She's like, yeah, no shit, you're fucking bald. I'm like, why did somebody tell me? What the fuck?
Yeah, top lighting is the worst.
It's worse. It's a good thing I'm a little, you don't want to be short. If you got a little height, people don't really know you're bald unless they're taller than you. But
if you got straight down ceiling lighting, you're shit out of luck, dude.
And I was in
looks like
just glowing.
You blind people. It's dangerous, dude. I was in denial for a long time. I would just let my hair grow, and then after I realized I was balding, then it would start to hit me. I started looking back at pictures, and I could see it. I'm like, oh man, it's true. Like my hair would grow out and up. It's crusty, the clown look. Like this would grow real thick, and the one patch here, and I was like, man, why did someone stop me? I look ridiculous. Look at that picture. I look like an idiot.
Have to. It's like giving up drugs, dude. You just have to come to the conclusion on your own.
You're right. You have to just get over that denial stuff. Like, all right, fine, fuck it. I'm losing my hair.
How much extra money did you spend on shampoo for all those years? Just all those years, washing your head with
conditioner and stuff. Brushing it, spending hours brushing that one hair. Like, God, I look great. And then no, I don't. It was horrible.
You just had to look at yourself from one angle in the mirror.
There's no angle. And what am I looking at my nose hairs? Because that's the only hair I got left. Because there's no angle anymore.
Hey, you guys remember Solito, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker was in denial in high school. Remember, he had the comb over in the front there, man.
Dude, his son went to daycare with my oldest daughter. So I saw Rob at daycare. Let me tell you something. He makes me feel good.
No shit.
When you look at Rob, you're like, wow, you aged awfully. I feel great. We're the same age. Me and him are the same. He'd look like he's gonna die.
Rob, come here. Get over here. Let's take a picture together, buddy.
That's like my grandfather. We're the same age.
You should start hanging out with him more so you can be the hot one.
Right. Good. Yeah.
We had a lady down the street from us. I don't know if you heard about it, but poor bitch got she's going over to this farm 3 houses down on the opposite side of the road from me. And this lady was going over there helping her friend out, feeding her dogs. The dogs turned on her and killed her, ripped her apart. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Holy shit!
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, right down the street.
Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah. They were Great Danes, though, bro. Those are
Great Danes. Horses. She was tiny, man. She was a little lady. I thought she was a kid, but she wasn't. She was 38.
They sounded like terrible Danes.
Yeah, terrible Danes. Evil. They were like those fucking hellhound things, man.
But Mike says, hey, Clint, and you're in Hackettstown?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. All right. He says, I don't know if you heard about this out here. This is local fucking Pennsylvania news. How the hell are we gonna hear about that out here? Local fucking hillbilly news. Hey, I don't know if you guys heard about this. No, I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, it went out on the wire. They were like,
no, the pigeons. What do they call those? The carrier pigeons.
Carrier pigeons. It wouldn't landed on my fucking the eve of my house. Dropped the little. Oh shit! Oh, that poor bitch. Let me send it back. That poor bitch rolled it up and sent it back to Mike. Got there 6 days later.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, you ain't. How often? How many shows you do in a week, Clint? I wanted to ask you that. Not enough. But I thought you were doing like Fridays and Saturdays.
No, I'm trying to get on as much shit as I can, but
yeah,
I was hoping
I'm not likable as a person, so that's the problem.
You're not likable as a person.
Dude, I was hoping I would have seen you here because they did a comedy show in the clubhouse here. And I was hoping I was like, oh man, I hope Clint shows up there. That
Where at? Where's that?
In Wet Meadow Lake in Rockaway.
Oh, the clubhouse.
Yeah. It's
I don't know what that is.
No, it's just our clubhouse. It's not like a club or anything.
Oh, I got it.
It's just in the community. There's a clubhouse.
Put in a request.
I will. The guys were good that were there. It's the preschool puts it on. So I don't know, Clint. They were there was 3 comics, and every one of them came on. They said we were told to keep it clean. I was like,
that's why
like
I didn't even try for it.
that wouldn't work for me. I would get up to be like, "How the fuck are you? You gotta you're done. Get off the stage." I'm like, it was great being here. Go fuck yourselves.
So, do you guys know the dude that has the crazy white hair? And he's like, "Hey, you don't need anybody to tell you can do stuff. You can just like go and do it." You know that guy, Rodney Norman. So he's got like 300,000 followers on like Instagram. He's got like 100 and something thousand on his YouTube, yada yada. So I booked him at the theater I was working at, and he brought somebody else, and they're like, "Oh, we got to do clean," or somebody had wrote and said something about, you know, it said 18 up because that's just what the settings I had on my account. And he's like, "No, my crowd expects it to be clean." So then right before, he's like, "Hey, do you want to host?" And I'm like, so I just did dirty jokes the whole time. I was like,
good man.
So then the other guy that was opening for him was like, "Well, shit, I had all this stuff worked out, and then you just did all fucking dirty stuff." So I was like, fuck. I was like, I don't know. I don't have 15 minutes of stuff that doesn't have.
Let me ask you something. So when you go out there and you do that shit, right? It's supposed to be clean, but you get out there, you do your dirty shit. Were you killing it?
I mean, people were laughing. Nobody was mad at it.
No, exactly. Because you go out, you know, you get into some of the uptight areas. Yeah, you're going to get the assholes all the time and can't take a joke or take you making fun of them and shit, which is good because that gives you more fuel. But yeah, man, you just got to go out there and do what you're going to do. If you do your dirty shit, just do it.
I realized that you have to put a clean set together to record for online and then show up and just do whatever anyway.
Like online, like for you, like promotions to like promote yourself.
Yeah, exactly. On YouTube to be like, send people a 5-minute video to be like, "Hey, check out my, you know, stuff." Yeah. You just keep that one mellow, and then when you show up, you just
drop a bomb on them.
How about our 5-minute shit's pretty clean, right?
Yeah, not one of our shorts are 60 seconds. There's not one of them that doesn't have at least fucking, I don't even know. I mean,
we talking about dirty jobs. One of our first one, dude. Talking about gynecological work and shit.
Yeah, it's horrible. The douche knots one. It was one of the first shorts. We'd be done.
Choking back again.
Jaws would be on the floor, dude. They'd be like, "What? This is clean comedy? You got to be out of your fucking mind." What? Clean?
Exactly. That doesn't sound fun.
I'll tell you what, in today's day and age, though, seriously, I sit there and you watch guys like Chappelle and Bill Burr, 2 of my favorites, man. Yeah, but those guys get on there and they say what they want to say. They don't fucking hold back, and they don't apologize, which is one thing. As a comedian, I would say don't apologize, please.
You
don't.
can't.
And these people do it though, and they do it, and then I lose all respect for them.
Well, it's like if somebody goes like this at you and you flinch, then guess what? You become the punk bitch that flinches, and they try to do that to you all the time.
Yep.
You know, and if you're just like, whatever. I mean, Aaron's company that he puts out like his comedy specials and stuff. It's called Uncancelable Records because he's like, fuck off.
Yeah, good. Good for him. There's
it's meant. I mean, comedy. It's by nature. It's a little offensive. You're telling jokes. You're making fun. You're
supposed to take some of the most horrible shit going on and bring it down a level by joking about it and making it dirty and funny. But people today, man, they got their no
one has a sense of humor.
I mean, you got to be able to laugh about shit. Yeah, don't get mad at it. I don't know. I love it. I love when you like I say, go in there and get roasted when they fucking bust your balls.
Yeah, that's the one thing I miss is there's no more roasts.
Yeah,
there's no more fucking roasts, man. And they
people be crying and shit.
I actually I filmed the roast of Bob Levy. You guys would like that one.
Yeah. We filmed the roast of Mike DiMatteo.
How did I not get invited to
that's I wasn't part of the invitation. I was only the MC of the event.
I want to back up a second. So I didn't know anything. It was a surprise party for me, but we lost contact for a while, right? And then I remember that I don't know if I told you, but the day that I got back in touch with you, it was like the weekend before. I was sitting at a party. We had this party at this little Irish place, right? And the music was loud in there, and I couldn't hear shit. They had TVs on, and they had like X Games or some bullshit on. And I'm sitting there talking, and I look up and go, that motherfucker looks like my buddy Clint. And I keep talking, right? And I look up again. I'm like, man, it does look like Clint. And then your name pops up, Clint Esposito, right? I'm like, oh shit. I got my wife to come over. I'm like, that's my buddy I went to school with. And that's I can't remember how many years ago, but I called you up. I tried to get back in touch with you. I was like, I seen your ass on TV, man. You were hanging out with like some pro riders and shit and skateboard guys. So I don't know what it was.
It was probably Fuel TV.
Yeah. I think it was. Yeah. Were you on that shit a lot?
Yeah, I produced like 9 segments for them or
shit.
something.
That's cool, man.
And I was on some. Yeah, I did. I actually did peg grinds for that. I put pegs on a dirt bike, and I did some rail grinds. Yeah, and I've set up a bunch of other shoots for them with other people and stuff.
That's cool, man. You still work with a lot of those dudes or no?
A little bit here and there, not a ton. I do some I drive through the motorcycle through firewalls for like my friend. They have the Black Cat Hell drivers.
Yeah.
And I have done a little bit of show stuff. I actually do have a Harley I'm building to jump, but I haven't done that yet.
Well, I remember you got fucked up not too long. Well, a couple years back, right? Pretty good.
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah. How bad? You? I don't know what happened to Eric. You there, Eric?
Yeah, I'm here. It's just shit's fucking up.
I broke my tib fib compound. It got infected. Almost lost my leg.
No
I also
shit.
did my tibial plateau and tore my meniscus at the same time.
So you got gangrene in there and shit?
I don't know that it was gangrene necessarily, but
I'm gonna call it that.
I don't know, and I was told I wouldn't get rid of the infection totally until I have the plates back out. It sounds like it sucks.
Yo, I was having some issues. I bought this. I have this stand, and I bought it like a couple months ago, and I lost like the double USB cord that comes with it. So I made my own. I like spliced together a couple of USBs. I cut the cords and spliced them together and all this shit. Made my own cord, and then I found the one that came with it. I was cleaning my truck today, and I found the fucking one that comes with it. So I was using it, and mine, the one that I made, works fucking better than this fucking piece of shit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So I forget what the fuck we were saying. We talked about you a couple of times.
You were talking about. I wasn't really paying attention because I was fucking around with the stupid computer. But you guys were talking about something with
very important
getting Clint getting hurt or
Oh yeah, my last injury.
When you guys got back in contact and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, it was very depressing when I hurt my leg, and then I couldn't walk on it for like I don't know, like 2 months, like 3 months. I couldn't put more than like 20 pounds on it.
Oh shit, dude.
So they said I'm gonna have the infection, a low level of infection until they take the plates back out. But the problem is the plate in my shin is underneath my shin like muscle.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go through that again.
Yeah. Like where is like shin? There's not much muscle around the shin, is there?
No. Just that little strip of muscle next to it. I mean, I got a big gnarly.
Oh
fuck, dude. Yeah.
So was that, and see how there's a dent there?
Yeah. Holy shit, dude.
So they'd have to lift the muscle there on the side and
you'll be held up for another fucking month.
It's a nice way of saying we're gonna rip the muscle off of the bone there.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Hey, that sounds great. Go ahead and do that. That sounds awesome.
Dude.
Holy shit, dude.
And the next day the doctor's like, all right, start flexing your foot. And I'm like,
my buddy got 3 ligaments in his knee done, right? And that motherfucker, I want to say either the day after he had it done or the second day after he had it done, he was on the fucking mat rolling.
Oh yeah.
Jiu-jitsu. Yeah. He wasn't going crazy. He wasn't standing. He was starting from sitting position, but still he was there. And I'll tell you what, first off, the motherfucker tapped me out 3 times with a fucking blown out knee. But he when they went back in for the checkup and shit, because he started doing what he was doing, 0 scar tissue.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, some of the doctors tell you not to move, or they tell you to move little. depending on how bad your injury is and what your capabilities are. But if you can do it and fight through that pain, man, you have to move it, because that scar tissue builds up. It'll cripple you for life.
It depends on your doctor, really, because the doctor I had for this leg, same guy that did my shoulder, and he's like a real sports medicine doctor. Like, people just say sports medicine.
Yeah.
And they're like, did you hurt your knee playing soccer? I'll fix you. But like the first guy I went to for this shoulder was like 6 months recovery time.
Yeah.
And I go, like, you don't get that this is actually what I do for a job, huh? Like, this is how I pay bills. I can't take that much more time. So when I found this guy, he basically came in the next day after surgery, and he goes, and this was, I blew it out the back of the socket. I ripped my rear deltoid completely off. It was detached for 5 months because I crashed. I broke my femur, and I blew my shoulder out at the same time. So the original doctors wouldn't do my shoulder while I was on crutches, and I was like, just fuck me up. Like,
get it all done in one shot.
Yeah, let's just, I don't want to wait and then do it again. Like, I know how much.
Yeah, just deal with it all at once. One big massive pain
exactly.
excursion.
Let me I'll just eat all my pain pills as recommended and vegetate. So I actually I peed brown for like a month. I don't remember a week. Like, it was pretty bad.
Oh no shit, dude.
But
damn.
So I finally found this doctor through another rider that was like, no, this guy's the shit. Like, he rebuilt my shoulder, like the cup that holds your shoulder. He's like, he broke a bone and like spun it around and actually made like a shoulder, like, I don't even know what it's called. But so I went to him and he goes, okay, first month, don't hold anything heavier than a beer. He goes, second month, start getting all your motion back. And he goes, or like first month is basically, I actually know with the shoulder, he said, just hold a beer, nothing more than a beer. Second month, start doing, like getting range of motion back. And third month, go back to whatever you feel comfortable with, whether it be riding, lifting weights, whatever. So I'd say I was probably riding like 3.5, 4 months after surgery.
No shit.
That's a great sign when the doctor tells you don't hold anything more than a beer. He could have said soda. He could have said glass of milk, but he said beer. I mean, right there, that says this is the guy. This is the guy right here.
He's the guy.
You're saying I could jerk off, right? I can still jerk off with that hand. It's my good one.
I got a little dick. It don't weigh more than a beer. Can I jerk off?
I'm not even picking it up. Don't worry about it. So when I broke my leg, they just took me to some random emergency room, and I'm like, there you go. Oh, standard tib fib. This is like 9:30 at night, and I'm like, I don't want these people doing my fucking leg. So I start texting the other doctor, and he calls me, and he's like, you caught me drunk at a rodeo. This is in Texas. He's like, you caught me drunk at a rodeo. He's like, don't get it done there. Don't get it done. He's like, listen, if I was on duty right now, he goes, and I knew you, he goes, I still wouldn't do it, because what am I going to do it with the gynecologist that's on duty right now? He's like, I would want to make sure everything's right. So I was like, okay. So by the time I got there, though, that was a week by the time I got, or more than I got into surgery there. Now, mind you, I had totally broken my leg in half. So for a week, it's just splinted together, basically. So as I like turn in bed, the bones are like,
that throbbing pain. I don't know how you did it.
It's not even like throb. It's like a stabbing pain. At that point,
and it just doesn't stop.
Like that. Oh.
And then if you have something broken that severely, your body swells up so much to like make a cast. So I just felt like my leg was going to explode for the whole time.
And you get like a fever too. Wouldn't you get like a fever and all that kind of shit?
Oh yeah, you can get infection and everything. Once you break a bone in half, man, that marrow can get infected, and then you're fucked. That's
what happened. I compound it into my boot. No, so it actually came out of my leg and was in my boot. And then I tell the people at the emergency room I'm leaving, which was a 40-minute argument that
I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I'm good. I got this other guy.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I got a guy.
Do I just walk out of here?
I was like, second thought, could you wheel me out of here? Because I can't walk.
Fact, do you have an ace bandage? Can I get an ace bandage?
So they washed the hole out and then just splinted it up, sent me on my way, and then yeah, a week later I got down there. He saw me, or no, I got down there like a day or two later, and then yeah, because that was Saturday night. I saw him on Monday, and then uh he had to order plates and shit. So he ordered the plates, and then I went in and got surgery, like I said, like a week or a little over a week later.
Now you're a week off, so your bones and shit got to start. Your body tries to heal itself.
That's what I was gonna say. They got to be
yeah,
like healing it
Within a week,
like,
typically bones fuse in a week. But like the amount of fusing,
just not
like I said, it was still moving to some extent, so I'm sure that it probably wasn't even
get my leg
up that well.
So wait,
Yeah.
it was what part of your leg?
My
Shin.
tip,
It was your shin?
so yeah, like my shin,
Oh,
like
dude,
probably.
you couldn't even like you can't even take a shit because you can't get a good base. You can't push down on your shin like that. Yeah, I mean,
You can't take a
week, how do
shit
you
because
take
of
a
all
shit?
the opiates they're giving you.
Yo, Clint, you want to play soccer?
Yo, I gotta say, dude, I when I got surgery on my knee for my ACL, and I was, you know, from the fucking the anesthesia, the anesthetics and shit they give you get like constipated, like you get like hard compaction shits, or I did anyway. And then because of my fucking knee, because I had to sit on the toilet with my knee straight out, I couldn't get a good. And when you got compact, you need a good bait. You need something good. You need a good
He's taking
push.
powerful shits on
Yeah,
my.
but I mean, with a knee straight out like that, no, I'm not getting the force, dude. It was misery until I could
You have
bend
to
my knee.
spread your
again.
butt cheeks, Roman.
I was like I was grabbing the counter. I'm trying to find any way to get forced, but come on, help me out. It was horrible.
Pro
tip.
like rabbit pellets.
Pro tip: if it happens again,
Yeah.
okay, eat beets and take apple cider vinegar. And that'll help you
It's
shit.
apple cider vinegar, but I don't like beets at all.
I gotta say, Clint, listen, I know people have been shot and stabbed and shit, and you know, people have been getting fucked up with jujitsu and stuff, broken bones. Not even close to as bad of a beating that you have taken. I mean, shit, when we rode dirt bikes when we were in high school together, you were riding around with a brace because your back was broken. You know. Yeah.
Well, I've been trying to figure out if I'm tough or dumb.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Yeah. That's
and I happen to be a remedial kid in school, so I think we answered that question.
I tell you what, out of all the people we know, like seriously, you followed yourself.
Are the dumbest.
Yeah, well, you know, we're all dumb. You're the smartest out of this crew right here, right?
You're the only who you chased your dream, Clint. Me and Mike are finally chasing ours, like, but we're on a fucking shitty ass podcast that fucking seven people listen to. But
we got Canfield and
that's right.
Santos.
That's right.
Right?
Wait,
listen, I have shitty podcasts now too, so don't worry about it.
Oh, that's
podcasts. They're the wave of the future, baby.
Put it on here, man.
We're on the ground floor.
I got a buddy that's doing a podcast too. He's if you look out and see him, the crippled cannabis cowboy.
Yeah,
he was a badass jujitsu guy. He got hit with hard MS, like real bad, and he got into growing his own shit and stuff, and he does like inspirational stuff, and we have him on here every once in a while. He's a cool dude.
Every once in a while, we've had him on here once. He's got to come back
on
again,
yeah.
but he's
he wants to come back on. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I did start my garden this week, and I got my seeds.
You're allowed. It's legal in Jersey, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to grow it.
I thought you were allowed to grow like a plant, like up to 7 plants or some shit.
If you had some kind of like
medical thing.
Yeah.
Well, he had the section.
I do.
So he
I
should
do
be
have
fine.
a medical thing. I'm mentally fucked up, so I'm gonna go ahead and that's my excuse.
You're self-medicating.
I'm self-medicating.
Yeah,
but that's
otherwise
bullshit.
I'll kill my family.
Listen, but that's bullshit because that's called a recreational drug. So if anything, you're self-recreating.
Whatever. Yeah.
Why are they mad?
Right. It's like brewing your own beer. You're allowed to make wine in your basement. This guy I work with has like fucking. It's like a winery in his basement. Got more wine than liquor stores.
It's like deciding to go on vacation, dude. I need a break. Yeah. Sorry.
That's it.
Vacation. No. I don't even know what that is anymore.
Well, it's like
you live in paradise. That's why.
Yeah. Me and the hillbillies. I'll tell you what, though. I do love it.
Sounds like a song.
You look up at the sky at night, the shit you see up here, man, it's pretty crazy.
The best thing about it is, Clint, he moved out there. He said, I'll move out here for the quiet and the get away from all the jerk offs and, traffic and this, that. He was out there. He's not. He doesn't hit traffic. He just gets stuck behind slow moving idiots that drive like 10 miles an hour on single lane highways.
He
And
gets
as far as the
stuck behind
silence,
Amish buggies.
right.
Oh yeah, I fucking do.
He does.
Listen,
And as
out
far
here,
as his silence, he gets a whippoorwill that keeps him up all fucking night.
yeah, you know what a
He gets
whippoorwill
nothing.
is? I moved out here last summer, right? I was out here before my wife and kid came out. They were staying at the in-laws because I was working on the house, getting the house ready. And I'm out here. I'm like, I have my windows open. I'm like, oh man, I love this shit. It's so quiet. And all of a sudden, every night around 11 o'clock, I hear this thing come out, whippoorwill, whippoorwill, whippoorwill. That fucking noise.
What is it? Oh, it's the birds or
The
something?
fucking bird. It comes out at night, and he does that shit all night, and you don't stop. Dude, that thing's like I'm fast. But he comes out at night, and I'm like, first off, the song length is real long, and then he goes, and he just starts doing it again, right?
Wait,
and
you
it
could hear
doesn't
him.
stop.
You could hear him breathing in, Mike.
You can almost hear him take a fucking deep breath, like fuck
Yeah.
you, and he does it again all night long, man.
He's trying to
Wow,
get
man.
pussy, dude.
That's
Oh,
it.
he was getting pussy,
That's
yeah.
it.
But at first, listen, I'm gonna tell
He's
you,
yelling, I have cocaine. I have cocaine.
it's exactly what it is.
Who wants to party?
That's what I told
Who
you
wants
too.
to party?
But I went out. I thought the neighbors over here put like a speaker up in the woods, and I'm like, I'm gonna go tomorrow night. I'm going up in the fucking woods in the dark with a hammer. I'm gonna fucking find this thing. I'm gonna bash it. And then all of a sudden, I hear it go from over here to like over on this side of the mountain, and I'm like, oh, it's a fucking bird or something. Yeah, but they're loud. I'm waiting for them to come out now. He should start soon. Start looking for some ass. But yeah, man, if you come out this way, you gotta let me know. I'll give you a place to crash if you need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Obviously, I'm trying to get in everywhere, but
Is this your main shit now, too? I wanted to ask you that. No? What are you doing
No.
for work?
I work at a shop 2 days a week. And then I do comedy and, other stuff. I just went and helped my friend do car stunt shows in Florida. So he drives on 2 wheels, jumps like 100 and something feet into a row of parked cars. He'll
Shit.
do like a T-bone.
Hey,
Um,
go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
And that's all right. And then he does like old school style car stunts like back in the days. We weren't exposed to it, but they had like a Dodge show way back. Dodge sponsored a show, and they'd have a couple of people and they do like precision driving, they call, and they drive right next to each other. And they have these little ramps they go over and shit and
Oh, no
reverse
shit.
spins. And then I'll do in the summer they do those shows, and then I'll do motorcycle firewalls for them.
Oh, that's cool, man. So you're still doing the fucking entertainment shit.
Wait, what
A
is a
little bit.
motorcycle firewall? What is a motorcycle firewall?
Where you have a wall of fire, and then I drive
Fire-
through it.
That's literally what it is.
Anywhere you can
It's
get
that little-
yourself fucked up, he's doing it. You know? I haven't broke
Yeah.
this bone yet, or this one. I'm working on it.
Do you
No,
have-
firewall is baby shit. No.
It's easy. It's child's
Yeah.
play. Clint, do you have a like a picture of a skeleton hanging up on your wall? And you're like, all right, this one you have like X's on bones. That you're all right, I gotta try and get
That's
this
what you
one.
got to do. In the background, right there, you should have a skeleton with all red. Paint all the bones you fucking broke red on there. as
I
you're
wanted to
going.
do a picture of me, like the I think it's Leonardo da Vinci or something did it, and it's the guy that's standing there.
Like this
like-
with the hands out.
Exactly.
Matruvian man, the Matruvian man, something like
Is
that.
that what it is?
I think that's what it's called.
So I wanted to do that, a picture like that, and then just have like lines come off and be like broken whatever, broken this, broken that.
Broke this at this event here.
Yeah.
Broke this doing this flip here.
Yo, Eric, I just want to tell you just stood up. Now you're the smartest one on the show, okay? Because you remember the name of that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Truth be told, bro, I gotta be honest here. The
Yes,
only
man.
reason you think I'm smart. I'm gonna just prove how dumb I am. The only reason I know why that's called Matruvian or Vitruvian, it's something like that, is because of Futurama. It's in Futurama. It's in an episode of Futurama. The only fucking reason I know what it's called.
It's educational now. You can watch. You can let the kids.
That's
see
right.
it.
So bullshit. Hey, don't let your parents tell you cartoons won't teach you nothing, man. Because I
Yeah.
just learned that from a fucking cartoon. Okay.
There you go.
Dude, I wanted to ask you something. Another thing too. I remember talking to you years ago. You had some douchebag that other rider guy was talking shit to you. Remember, he was all pissed off and he kept saying like something like, "Yeah, but my wife, this, that, and a hot wife." Do you know who I'm talking about? He was like
maybe.
he was pissed off at you for whatever reason. I don't know, because I thought he was joking. And I wrote a comment on there like, "Fuck him," you know.
What was it on?
It was on Facebook, I think, because that's what I had, John. Yeah, and he was talking some shit to you. I'm a better rider. You suck. All that kind of shit. And the shit he was putting on there, like I'm reading this, and I was like, this guy got to be fucking joking. And
Mike was punching holes in his wall. Fuck this fucking guy.
I said shit to him. I'm like, this fucking douchebag. He's like, oh, don't even start. He's gonna get on you next. So fuck him.
I kind of remember the was it not too long ago?
Not too long ago. It had to be maybe a year.
He's not a rider. I know who you're talking about. He's not a rider. He booked some stuff.
Okay.
He used to like have a entertainment company or something. He booked some shows, and he's like just
a douchebag.
So, dude, so liberal that he couldn't even handle it. Like he would just talk shit to every single motocross guy that posted anything that was contrary to anything.
And his wife was so hot. His wife was so hot. That's what I remember saying. I was a douche show. I'm reading this shit. I'm like, oh,
who is he? What's his name? What's his name?
Well, he don't want to put it out there because it'll bring more shit. I'm bringing.
No, he's disappeared. Actually, I think he had a mental breakdown or something. And
his wife left him for some real dick. That's what happened.
He had to go away. He was like, couldn't take it.
I'm going to bring up another thing too, and feel free if you want to talk about this or not. But I talked about it already, so it doesn't matter. But do you remember years and years and years ago? It was a high school party at Eric's house. You got shit faced. You crashed.
That's like one of the drunkest times I've ever.
It was
been.
a New Year's
party. I remember. Exactly we had to go to wrestling practice the next morning.
Yeah. It was a New Year's party. We definitely had to go to fucking practice the next day.
Do you remember Constantine? What he did to you?
How would I remember?
No, he doesn't remember.
No, you remember because the next day we showed you the pictures at Donnie's house. You remember that or no?
Vaguely, dude. I have the worst memory.
I'm gonna bring you in on this because it was a funny
thing.
He
put his balls on me or something. I'm sure.
Yeah, he sat his bare ass on your head because
I think I saw the picture. I think I still have the picture somewhere.
I do remember that now because I think I was in a beanbag chair or something.
You were in my basement. You drank like half a bottle of Doers or something.
I drank with. So here's the issue. It was wrestling season, so we were cutting. And if I remember correctly. Bick was there, and I started drinking Wild Turkey with Bick, who had already graduated and was not cutting weight for wrestling, and also weighs like 275 pounds. And
wait, dude, were you behind us?
No, Clint was like a year behind us.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Okay, all right.
Yeah. So I'm sitting. I do remember this. I'm sitting on the couch at the end of your basement, and we're like drinking, and all of a sudden, I remember sitting there and everything just going.
Oh, you were pale as fuck, dude.
And just being like, oh no, I have to go outside. And I slept outside in the snow most of the night.
Yeah, it was a rough night.
It was a rough night. Practice was rough too. I almost made it through practice without puking. And I literally got back out to my car after practice and started throwing up in the parking lot when all the younger kids' parents were there to pick them up.
Hey, that's our team captain. Hey, captain.
And all I had was oranges all morning because I felt so sick. You guys had made breakfast, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need to go back outside so I don't vomit in the house right now."
Got a hog flesh. Here you go, Clint. You want some bacon?
Yeah, I was like, "No, I don't want anything. I don't even want to smell anything.
Anything?
Yeah. I remember it was because back then everything was taken with regular camera, film and shit. But
yeah,
I was at Donnie's house and we got the pictures back, right? And we're going through the pictures. And I find a picture, right? I start dying.
I could picture the picture in my head. It's just constantly.
I can see it now too that you explained that.
Yeah, listen, I'm going through the picture. I go, oh fuck. I said, oh man, he's gonna be pissed. And Donnie goes, what? I said, check this out. And he goes, oh, I'm gonna call him. So we called you up. I remember you come over and you're like, you like we put that picture in the very back. We're like, yo, Clint, check out these pictures from the party last night. You're going through them, like, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. I don't remember this. Call that motherfucker. Get him over here. So he called me to come over. And I just remember you hid behind the door, dude. And you're like, Dave comes, what's up, guys? What's going on? And you go, you think that was funny? Grab him. So me and Donnie grab his arm, right? And we take him over and we put him on the bed. We like, you go, put him on the bed. We put him down like this. I just remember you go, want to sit on my head? All right. I was like, I can't do it, dude. I'll let him go. Donnie's like, I got him. Yeah, you got him good, dude. I was in fucking tears. I think I almost died that day. That was funny as shit.
Do you remember you guys used to have, this is a random time I was over there, and I remember you guys had some fake like dummy foot or something. And,
yeah.
I think you were, I think it was Mike. I don't remember if it was you or Malone, but somebody had the foot and they were like, rubbed their like asshole with it or whatever, and threw it across the room at Adam, and Adam picks it up and goes on the toe.
He goes like this, hey, and he bites. We're like, no, like that was too late, dude. He bit that fucking toe, dude. We almost died. We almost died. That day was the closest day to death I think I've ever been from not being able to breathe. But yeah, Malone came in out of the shower. Luckily, he took a shower, so at least his asshole.
It doesn't, bro. That's irrelevant. The shower is irrelevant.
I'm just saying,
doesn't matter.
Out of the bad situation, at least it was as clean as it could be, even though it's still a taint.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, he was in there. He comes in, he goes, "Oh man, my ass itches." He goes, he scratches balls and asshole with that plastic toe, and then we're laughing. We forget about it. We start playing PlayStation and shit. And a couple minutes later, Adam comes walking in, right? And Malone looks at me with this smile, and he picks that foot up and he just whips it at Adam's head, but misses his head on purpose. But it hits the wall right there because how small their room was. And then I remember we laugh, and Adam does that fire marshal Bill face, and he grabbed that foot, and it was just before we can stop him. He goes, "Hey," and bites. He bit that fucking toe, dude. He put that dirty ass toe in his mouth.
Literally a dirty ass toe.
It is a little. Now, Mike says, oh, luckily he took a shower. Mike, it doesn't matter. Like, Mike, that's like I say, hey, go ahead over there and lick that guy's ass. But hey, don't worry. He just took a shower. Does it change the fact? Does it change anything? You're about to lick a guy's ass? It doesn't
change the flavor. Changes the flavor.
It might change the taste, but still, you're licking a guy's ass, Mike. It doesn't matter.
You got to take whatever positive you can get when you go that far. Oh, fuck.
When are you gonna tell Adam's daughters that story?
Oh, I can't wait. I'll let them get to at least 13, 14 years old.
Yeah, let them get to like my daughter's age. Let them get to that age when they'll be disgusted and embarrassed, and they'll look at their dad like this. Wait, this is the look they'll give their father as you're telling the story, because they won't look at you when you're telling the story like this. And then when they hear that, oh, and then your dad took that dirty ass toe and bit it, they'd be like,
yeah,
that's disgusting, Dad.
Yeah.
And they text their friends or TikTok it or some shit like that. My dog, I got
but you got to think, wait, that's their
awesome.
Uncle. That's their uncle, though. Malone's their uncle, technically. So
yeah, I know.
He ate his uncle's.
Well, they're gonna look at both. They're gonna look at their dad and their uncle in a different way, in a whole new light. Like, these two dirty motherfuckers.
If it wasn't for your mothers, they would have been gay. So anyway, but
for people that don't know, this is on my feed, because obviously I would imagine everybody on your feed probably knows.
Oh, they heard this story 100 times.
Yeah.
Mike has a younger brother, and then they have a step brother, Mike Malone, who's technically their uncle, but he's the same age as Mike's younger brother.
Right.
Exact same age.
Right.
It was an interesting house, though. I was telling somebody not too long ago. Like, so you're so Malone's dad was a power lifter. So I remember
no,
my
dad.
Yours was a power lifter.
Malone's
That's
dad
right, it was his mom.
Yeah.
Right, it was Malone's mom.
But it's weird because Malone's the meathead lifter.
right. Right. You think that Big Mike was like, oh yeah, clearly this makes sense. And then you look at it like, no, these are my sons. Like, well, this is something's not lining up here.
Yeah.
I tell you, watch
lucked
them walk.
out with that
They all
other
look like
one you could
monkeys and shit.
influence. Other than
But
these
then
gangly
you
two
see
fucks you got yourself.
these two. You're clearly like a silverback gorilla, and then you're carrying around these two gibbons over here. Like, what the fuck?
Who's the scraggly guy from Lord of the Rings?
Oh,
Gollum.
Gollum.
That's
Yeah.
what they are. They're just like
Couple of golems hanging on Big Mike's back.
Adam was definitely Gollum though. You guys think? I remember he had that fucking. I don't know if you remember this, Clint, but he had that fucking nasty blanket on his bed because he would piss me off, and I'd go up to beat him up, right? Like because we were in high school and shit. I go up to beat him up. He had this fucking blanket, it had fucking snail trails and shit all over.
It was a shell. It's like anything else. It's a defense mechanism. It's like a shell. It's like a turtle shell. You just go underneath
jump
it.
under and pull that blanket over him, and I couldn't touch him. I wasn't touching him, man. It was fucking disgusting. Their room was fucking dirt. You've been over that. You were over that house enough to see some shit, I'm sure. I don't remember everything.
The toe muncher happened.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the toe muncher? Remind me.
Adam went in and bit the toe.
Yeah. You were there for that one?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. That's right. It was me, you, and Malone in there.
Yeah.
Malone came out of that shower scratching his balls and asshole.
Malone, no shame. Malone has he doesn't care who's in the house. He'll come out bare ass naked and just scratch
no, he just had a towel on. I think he came out in a towel, grabbed his toe, did that, and then
but he was scratching balls and asshole. It was fucking dirty because we were playing PlayStation then. Me and you were playing PlayStation in there.
So anyway, why I was telling that is because the strongest I ever got was when I was lifting with you guys in the garage.
In his garage. That's me too, dude. Me too. And that gym. Fucking that. Well, that's because they had all those old school fucking weight equipment. That squat machine or that
and all the knowledge from the silverback gorilla.
From the silverback, dude. That I remember one time we were working out in there, and the silverback came home, and Mike he didn't do something that he was supposed to. Man, I got out of there quick because silverback he didn't show angry. It was a calm psychoticness. He just came in. I forget what did you didn't do something. And he was basically like motherfucker, and he just you kept moving from machine, just keeping a machine between him and like, hey man. And I'm like, yo, this is getting ugly. I think your dad was picking up like 45-pound weights and just like throwing them across the gym at you. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before I take one in the head. I'm like, yo, Mike, good luck. I'll see you tomorrow, but if you're still alive. And I went home. I don't know what happened after that, but it was.
I don't remember. There's many a times like that. How's your dad doing?
Oh, he's doing all right.
Good. They still live in the same house there?
Yep.
Good, man. How's your sister doing?
She's all right. She's down in Morristown.
Oh, no shit. Okay, so you guys
still in Jersey, though. That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I'm back in Jersey.
Back in Jersey. Where were you for a while?
Georgia for 13 years.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, shit. How was that?
It was good. And then I moved to Texas. I was in Texas for a year. I was trying to find something outside of Austin, and then that's when I got hurt, and then I came back up.
What made you get in a...
Yeah, I was going to say, did you start the comedy when you came back to Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After I stopped riding. I'd gotten hurt at one point, and actually was at the fair right up in North Jersey, Sussex County Fair, whatever.
Yeah.
I was hurt. I hired other people to ride, so then I was announcing, and I was just like kind of slipping jokes in for me.
Just ripping.
And then I caught a couple of people laughing, and I remember it being fun, and I was just like, oh, I could do this. I'm just in the wrong venue for it.
Right.
So then after I stopped riding, it was like something that where you could end up traveling, and you still like, I didn't realize I like to perform necessarily, but it's still like you get jitters, and it's like it's go time. You got to do it now and all that type of stuff. So
what you start with? Go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say you still got some soul in you, man. You still getting a little nervous and shit. You know.
I mean, you get nervous. Oh, well, like dirt bikes, you get nervous because you want to do well, but also you don't want to die.
Yeah.
Like comedy, you know, I want to do well, so that's what's it. If you're not getting nervous, then
it's kind of like the same thing. You get nervous, but you want to do well, but you don't want to die. You don't want to die out there.
Right.
Have you had any of those pity laughs happen to you though? you know, like you get up
Not
there
too
like,
often. I
good,
feel
man.
like people dislike me enough where they just won't laugh. You know, they're not they're not gonna give me any pity. They're just like, fuck
You
this
see the
guy.
cough?
Yeah. You suck.
Yeah.
No, that's
exactly.
only when me and you show up to the show.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I want to do it. I can't wait to. We're gonna surprise him one of these days. I'm
All right, come on. No, you won't, because I see all the ticket orders. So
Oh, do you?
I told you
I'll
that's
have
why
a-
we'll have to have our wives. We'll have to have
Yeah.
our wives. No, because you can't even use the last name.
Same last name.
Can't use the last name, so we'll have to just use aliases. That's it.
yeah,
Monica
Use
Roman,
aliases.
Jamie DiMatteo.
there you go. You gave it away. Did Adam take his wife's last name? Maybe he could buy him.
Yeah, there we go.
Adam took his wife's last name. He took his wife's last name, and she took his balls.
Yeah,
That's how that worked.
Yeah. He just had another kid. Yeah, he has
Oh,
two
yeah?
daughters now. Yeah,
Seems like his balls are working just fine.
just
Yeah.
well,
She
you
gives
know,
them on
she,
loan.
she-
She lets him. She loans them
Yeah.
out to him.
put these
She's like,
on
"Have another
tonight.
kid."
You're allowed
She
to
goes,
have them tonight.
Have another kid. Let's go.
She made her purse out of his ball sack. His balls aren't in it. It's just his ball sack.
Yeah.
How much is that? $20.50 on it. Yeah, last week I had a second kid, man, second daughter.
It was like 2 weeks ago, dude.
Was it 2 weeks? No, was it?
Yeah,
No, it was
yeah.
last week.
No,
Last week.
it was the first time we had Malone on. No, it wasn't last week. It wasn't. No, was it? Was it? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, thought it was.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's all the same
Doesn't
difference.
matter. Yeah, we got 3 minutes left on this meet.
All right. You want to come back on again, dude? Or you good?
I might go to the big sleep of the day.
All right,
What
man.
time is it?
The big
Hey,
nap of the day.
Do you have anything you want to
10:43.
promote? You got anything you want to promote real quick? Get it out there and we'll try to get this one out
Yeah,
quick.
put it
for
out
you.
there.
What I'm promoting basically or trying to do right now is push the YouTube and Instagram. So both of them are just now YouTube. You can do names or ats. So it's just youtube.com/@Clint Esposito. And I'm the same on Instagram. Luckily, no one else I know has ever been named Clint Esposito. So my name was available across the board.
It works.
man.
It works because I went on YouTube and I searched Clint Esposito. Boom, you came right up. So there's no other Clint. You are one of a kind, my brother. You are one of a kind.
Hey, if you got any of your shit too, we got Eric and Mike on Facebook. Send your shit over there too. Just or send it to me. You know, post your shit on my page too.
Okay.
Because I try to share your shit whenever I see it pop up. But if you have something you're trying to make a name, send it to us and we'll post the shit out of it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a video with some lady that has ridiculously big injected lips that I'm gonna do a video on.
Yeah,
Oh, nice,
yeah.
man.
Send
Sure,
it
it's a
over.
lady, right? You're
Yeah,
positive.
and
Well-
send me.
Did you get the Crocodile Dundee check?
I don't think she's on any Bud Light cans, but I'm not really
Yeah.
haven't looked into it.
That's the biggest clit I ever seen.
I'm not even mad. I'm quite impressed.
And
Clint, thanks for
send
coming
me-
on, man.
Yeah, and send me that link for the show on the 20th.
Okay, I
Yeah.
will. And yeah, get me this whole video and I'll post it up on mine too.
Yeah,
right.
And we'll
I'll cut
spam
it up.
everybody.
Yep, I'll cut it up and I'll
Yeah.
send it to you. So.
Hey, if I can get Malone and Adam on again, I'm gonna try to get. I'll let you give you a heads up, and then maybe
Okay.
with those guys.
Also,
that'd be
FYI, we can do it on my channel.
Yeah.
Because I pay for the thing. We can go as long as we want. And
Okay.
I could live stream.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
All right. Awesome, man. Let us know when, as long as it's a weekend. During the week's a little rough,
Okay.
but if you could do it on Friday or Saturday, we'll get there.
All right.
All right, man.
All right.
Clint, it's been fun,
Later,
man.
boys.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
on, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Thanks a lot. It was good.
Yes.
We'll see you later, Clint.
Have a good one.
All right, brother. That's a good show there tonight. Thank you very much to our special guest, Clint Esposito. Remember, check him out on YouTube at Clint Esposito. That's it. Just look up Clint Esposito. He's on YouTube or on Instagram at Clint Esposito as well. And if you get a chance, come. I'm gonna try to get there. Now, as a matter of fact, I am gonna go next Thursday night. It's only in Hackstown. I'm gonna go check him out at it's at the Coach Room in Hackettstown. So
Coach.
that's on. Yeah, I've never been to the Coach Room, but it's at
That's-
the Coach Room. It's on Mountain Avenue in Hackettstown, New Jersey, at 6:30 on Thursday, April 20th. So go check it out. You can get tickets at jokepit.com. So check it out. Go ahead if you got a chance. Come and check it out on next Thursday or in 2
Seen-
weeks. 2 weeks Thursday. I'm gonna go check it out. I am. I want to see it. I want to support Clint. He's a friend, and I like him, and he's a funny guy. So go
Yeah,
check it
some
out.
of his shit. I don't know if you see. I'll send you the link of his little
I was
clip.
checking out some of his YouTube shit. I mean,
Yeah,
he
do you
only
see
got
the one with the
none of-
people in
none
there
of
where
his
he's-
none of his acts. I didn't see just like his podcast. It was like his podcast shorts. So
Oh,
I
he
want
had-
to see
no,
his acts. I
Oh,
wanna
he had
see
a
some
little
of his
piece
acts.
of his act in there, and it was pretty funny. I don't want to give it away, but it was good.
Yeah,
It was
because I
good
want to
the
know.
way-
I wanted to ask him. I wanted to ask, like, how do you do it? Like, how? Because I want to do it. I would love to be able to get up.
I
on
think you'd be
stage and
good.
fucking do it. Huh?
Yeah, I think he'd be good.
Nah.
Me, I'm not a good crowd people like crowd. I don't.
I
do
need the
good with
joke,
crowds.
dude. Because my problem is that if I told my joke and I'm like, and I dropped the punchline and then I just heard crickets and no one laughed, I'd be like, oh, shit. And then it would just fuck me up for the rest of my joke. Like,
Yeah, well, that's the part. That's why I was asking him. I said, "Did you have any of those awkward moments?" He goes, "They either like me or don't like me."
Yeah, but what do you
Don't
do?
like-
Like, they don't like you.
Yeah.
What do you do? Like,
You just keep
start
going. You
making
just
fun of
go-
yourself. Start bashing on yourself. Like,
No,
fuck
you
me,
just go through
know.
your shit. That's it. You go through your
I
shit.
guess you do. I want to try it. Like that's on my bucket list to do like an open mic and just fucking try it. And see, dude.
Oh.
See if I could do stand up. It's been a dream of mine to try stand up comedy.
But you do got to write shit. You got to write shit.
Gotta have
Like,
a
I
joke.
think we-
Gotta tell a
yeah.
joke. And sometimes I think I could tell a joke. Sometimes when I'm drinking and I'm in a crowd and I start I'm not telling jokes. I'm just, and in all honesty, most times when I really get like a crowd of people kind of laughing, I'm complaining. I'm just bitching about something. And
Yeah,
I'm ripping about it. And I'm just like riffing. I'm like, fuck. And I'm like complaining about
That's-
something. And people like, they're laughing at it because I'm touching on something that they can relate to and I'm making fun of it.
well, that's a
And-
style. That's a style.
But then when I'm done, I'm like, okay. And I'm like,
Ah,
I couldn't repeat
dude,
it. There's
you
no way
can
I
go-
could redo it.
If you go back through enough of the shit me and you have talked, there's material here. There's a lot of material on this show for skits, for stand up.
Maybe here's what we do. Since you say you're not the crowd pleasing guy, maybe me and you write a comedy show, and then I just perform it.
I'll do that, man. I'll
And
work
then
with you on that.
Then we become famous like that.
Yeah, I'd be that. It's like the two magician guys. The one guy doesn't talk. and
Tyler,
just does,
yeah. We
Yeah,
write
I'll be
shit.
that- I'll be that
the
silent
I'll be
motherfucker.
yeah, like Jay and Silent
Fuck
Bob.
you, man.
And I take all the money from you. I'm like, this guy don't
Yeah.
shit. I rob you blind, fucking, and then I'm nothing. Then when I'm like, I gotta write my own jokes.
I gotta give him some money.
Fuck, I gotta
Yeah,
get my.
Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob me.
Yeah.
Wait a
But-
minute.
But it was good, dude. That was good. I'm glad. Thank you, Clint, for coming on. And I'll see you in a couple
Clint,
weeks,
that
bud.
was- yeah, that was a good time, man.
Yeah. And I will. We definitely want to we'll cross platform and we'll cross podcast or swapcast, like he said. And I want to keep in contact with. I got his number now, so I'm going to keep in contact with Clint.
maybe
We'll
next
work
next
this out.
week we'll see if we can get on his because we
Yeah.
got an extra show we can get on his
Yeah.
next
Well,
week. You know?
yeah. And I'm off all week. I'm off this whole week, so I might even jump on his show if he does anything.
Well, let me know because I'll try to do it. If I can't, if it's during the week, you do it. I won't be able to.
It'll
Stay
be,
on
I'm
late.
off all next week. Yeah, you come on.
But if we could do it Friday, if you do it next Friday, I can get on.
yeah,
know?
because I'll jump on his show.
Yeah,
Have fun. It's
I think- do because once we get again too, that's the first time we've hung out and done that in forever. So next time we hang out, it'll be a little more natural, and we can rap
Yeah,
together.
it won't
better,
be as
you know?
much reminiscent. There's always reminiscent when the first time you see somebody. And that's the shit that I'm like, people are probably like, all right, great. Yeah, I'm not even talking about some shit.
Can't it's like fucking heard the story like 3 times.
Yeah, fucking great. Yeah, I had a bit of toe. I heard it 600 fucking times. Okay, he bites a fucking toe. It's hilarious. Good. Yeah, great. Made a fucking fire marshal.
This is what I picture.
Here's
Wait, this is what I picture. It's Canfield, Santos, and Seanville like this with their legs up behind their head,
their feet kicking behind them.
yeah, with the radio right here.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
oh, it's your fucking toe story again. No, here's Canfield. Here's Canfield while you're telling the story. He's lip syncing along with it as you're saying it word for word. He's lip syncing it. All three of them.
Yeah, no, not Santos. Santos is over there shoving hot dogs down his throat.
Oh, they're gonna talk about this shit again? I'm gonna go eat fucking hot dogs. Fuck this shit. Oh shit. All right, bro. But hey, man,
Right.
that was a good show. And we'll talk to you next week.
Good night, everybody. And Santos, or not Santos. I'm sorry, man. I'm drunk already, but
Yeah, wait again.
can't feel. Suck my balls. Santos, eat a hot dog. Eat a hot dog.
schmuck.